They are powerful, dangerous, unpredictable world where the smallest mistake comes at a high cost, where the smallest mistake costs lives. Join us to feel the power. Join us to feel the adrenaline. Join us on heavy mining equipment. Yeah, one of the most valuable machines in the mining and construction world, the Bulldozer. To be precise, the Caterpillar D9T. This beast, with its 450 horsepower and 50-ton weight, easily handles all tasks. So this rock, which I'd estimate weighs around 20 tons, doesn't pose much of a problem. The D9T is considered one of the largest bulldozer in the world. Yet, it ranks third in size among Cat bulldozers, right behind the D10 and the iconic D11. There's no job that a bulldozer can't handle. Whether with the front blade or the ripper, it doesn't matter. This Balaz truck is clearly having trouble starting, so the bulldozer came to help. This Japanese legend is a real beast and much bigger and stronger than the Caterpillar D9T. With a powerful 610 horsepower engine and a weight of nearly 72 tons, the D375A-6 knows no limits. Its strong hydraulics allow it to perform tasks smoothly and with ease, so its 7-ton ripper and the weight of the truck are no problem at all.
Вот и все, техника к ремонту готова, блядь.
A minute ago, I said there isn't a single job a bulldozer can't handle. Well, guess I was wrong. Even though it's a newer generation than its predecessor with the same engine and nearly 3 tons heavier, this Komatsu D375A-8 is clearly struggling to rip through hard rock. The more persistent the operator is, the stronger the rock becomes. After all, you can't just rip rock that's millions of years old with just a ripper. I mean, come on. Get some explosives. Don't destroy that beautiful machine like that. A genius invention on how to start a Ural truck. While I was recording this monster truck speeding toward me, I wondered, was it worth it? Hell yeah, it was worth it. I knew something bad was going to happen as soon as I saw the old Soviet mobile crane at the beginning of the clip. Soft ground and inexperience nearly caused the loader to tip over. Rule number 1, never tow a heavy vehicle on a side slope with just one vehicle. What you're seeing isn't some fancy neon lights or LED strips. This is a cobble. A red-hot iron bar racing out of control through the rolling mill. Although it looks like hot plasma or a laser gun and is fun to watch, this can be very dangerous. These accidents occurs when molten iron or steel rods are improperly or inadequately shaped during the rolling process. It can be ejected at high speed at temperatures ranging from 900 to 1250 degrees Celsius, or 1652 to 2282 Fahrenheit. We're still at high temperatures. Imagine someone asks you what you do for a living, and you say, I carry lava with a wheel loader. Pretty cool, right? Actually, this is hot slag. a byproduct of the metal smelting process, particularly in the production of steel and iron. Hot slag is extremely hot, often exceeding temperatures of 900 degrees Celsius or 1650 Fahrenheit, and sometimes reaching up to 1650 degrees Celsius or 3000 Fahrenheit. For this type of work, you need a specialized wheel loader with a custom-designed bucket. All plastic parts must be removed, and the tires should be covered with steel chains. Would you dare to work for just 1 hour without air conditioning for 1,000 euros? Comment below. From scorching temperatures to sub-zero temperatures, this dozer operator finds it quite fun to work on ice. After all, it's better to work on ice than with hot lava. The most frightening thing in any mine, a 170-ton haul truck racing and sliding downhill out of control. Yeah, that's me yelling, "No, no, no!" For a moment I thought it was going to break through the safety berm and end up at the bottom of the pit, but it managed to stop just in time. Believe me, it was a terrifying experience, for me and for the truck driver. My God, this is some serious crazy hauling. Cat 789 dump truck, 4 Western Star trucks, and 1 Kenworth truck, along with 288 wheels of lowboy trailers, are just enough to haul this Hitachi EX 5500 monster shovel weighing 518 tons, or 1,142,000 pounds. That is quite impressive and a lot of horsepower. But one detail caught my attention for sure. I'm just curious, what would happen if that cable snaps? Share your thoughts in the comments. January 7th, Edmonton, Alberta. For those who didn't mind the cold Canadian winter, they had the chance to witness the heaviest load in Alberta's history. Over a 3-day-long journey in bad and cold weather, with the help of 5 Western Star trucks, 1 Kenworth truck, and 2 dollies with 26 axles each. These brave people managed to transport one of the largest loads in Canadian history. 96 meters long and weighing around 820 tons, this petrochemical splitter is heading from Edmonton to the Heartland Petrochemical Complex outside Fort Saskatchewan. This particular splitter separates propylene from propane, which is then processed into a recyclable plastic known as polypropylene. The previous clip was from Canada. This one is from God knows where. Do you notice the difference? Working with an excavator on a rocky slope in the ocean without supervision can be very dangerous. This guy just demonstrated that to us.
The crest of her. We're right close.
I'm a big fan of Cat equipment, but it seems to me that there is little chance that this skidder can push this semi-truck without chains. But let's watch till the end. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's like almost noon, so everything's ain't gonna take much and it'll take off. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, there she goes. So we got is in case you're wondering, like all the local schools are closed.
Guess he will make it.
Of course,
Yep,
I forget
that's why I love
what
Cat
I'm doing.
machines.
For some reason, I forgot.
This Volvo truck caught fire. Will these people manage to put it out? Let's find out.
देख सकते हो पूरा भयानक
I don't think so. But why? Well, most of these people don't know how to handle the fire
अब ले
extinguisher.
लिया पूरा भयानक।
Instead of moving the truck to a safe place and extinguishing the fire that has spread to the truck, they made a rookie mistake by trying to put out the fire underneath the truck on the ground. The firefighters arrived too late, but there was no hope for the truck.
वॉल्वो का हाल।
Ask any dump truck driver what their biggest fear on the job is, and they'll all give you the same answer: overturning the truck. This guy was lucky he didn't end up in the lake. Terrifying experience for him, that's for sure. When you have such experienced drivers, rain and slippery roads are no problem. And this is what happens when you have an inexperienced driver. Either he was looking at his phone, or he skidded due to the wet road. I really can't see any other explanation. The boss will be pissed off when he sees the flat tire and where the truck ended up. In some less developed countries, where loggers can't afford new equipment, incidents are common. Loggers often overload their machines, unaware that they are putting both themselves and their equipment at risk. "Just one more timber" is a very popular phrase in this line of work, a phrase that is risky and can have serious consequences for loggers. What happened to these guys is exactly what I just described: faulty and worn-out equipment, combined with poor decision-making. Someone could have been seriously injured here. They decided to give it another try. Will they succeed? I think it might be best to leave it there as a shelter for animals before someone gets hurt. Man, I really admire these people. And it could have been a lot worse. This old Tatra truck got itself stuck in deep shh. Yeah, you know what I mean. Remember when I said that incidents usually happen due to worn-out equipment, combined with poor decision-making? Well, this is exactly that. Anyway, let's see if the special recovery team can manage to pull this truck out. While working with the grader, I was so excited because I found these chunks of ore with gold veins. The only question now is how to take them home without anyone noticing. Nah, just kidding. This is chalcopyrite, a common copper iron sulfide mineral with a chemical composition of copper iron sulfide 2. It forms in hydrothermal veins, crystallizing from hot, mineral-rich fluids that rise through fractures in the Earth's crust. Chalcopyrite is the primary ore of copper, and its vibrant yellow color can sometimes cause it to be mistaken for gold, earning it the nickname Fool's Gold. People living in the northern parts of the world often use frozen lakes and rivers as shortcuts, significantly reducing costs and travel time. But it can also be very risky and dangerous for drivers. Even the slightest change in temperature can weaken the ice, leading to situations like what happened to this guy. There's nothing you can do when you get stuck with a compactor. The main reasons are the vibrations in the drum and the soft material underneath. But as always, the dozer comes to the rescue. A fuel tanker got stuck in the middle of a traffic jam. Who will be the first to arrive for help? Wow, what a coincidence. Well, of course, the Army. Fun fact, this is the last footage of this tanker. In such tough working conditions, calmness, experience, and coolness are of great importance in this job. Right after the excavator managed to climb onto the trailer, I saw it slip at least 1 centimeter, and that caught my attention. It was a sign that the trailer was tilted to the left, but the workers guiding the excavator didn't notice. A sign that something was going to happen, and it did. Fortunately, the operator was experienced and managed to get out of this mess somehow. Well, I guess size does matter after all. Ever wonder why women live longer than men? Well, it's because men use a mobile crane to lift an old overhead crane, which is heavier than the mobile crane. And the mobile crane gets lifted because it's lighter than the overhead crane. It's not that complicated, believe me. The road is so muddy that the dude makes large pottery with wheels, and the sound the mud makes is so irritating. One bulldozer to pull, and a grader to hold it from the back is enough to tow this Atlas Copco drill rig to the workshop. If you're wondering why it's not on a lowboy, it's simply because the road is too slippery for a trailer, so we decided this way is safer. Anyway, let's see how the muddy journey went. Well guys, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of this, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. If you have any suggestions, let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay safe and don't do anything stupid.